Meanwhile, for Willie Green's Pelicans, their 17th different starting lineup with Jones, Murphy III, Missi, McCollum, who went for 50, and DeJounte Murray. We are underway. Williams, crew chief in his 15th season, Nate Green in his 6th, and Matt Boland. That shot is off. There's Missi, offensive rebound. He had a couple of those to start the game on.
Coach is going to have to be aggressive. No Jordan Poole, Bilal in his lineup. There are two guys that can put up some numbers for you.
Missi over the outstretched hand of Sarr. Brogdon putting it on the deck between his legs. Pocket pass to Sarr, who loses the handle. Ball's on the deck. Alex getting the offensive rebound. Kyle trying to get downhill. Missi coming over from the weak side. They're calling it for an offensive.
That three is going to trump everything else.
Alex is shooting 32% from downtown. Missi on a cut. Who's already 3 for 5 from the field. He was just 7 of 8 from the field in the game Friday with 14 points. Missi behind Alex Sarr, who is #1 in that department among rooks. It's about 45 miles north of Baltimore.
Where was that at?
Nottingham. Washington now 4 of 9 from downtown. DeJounte driving. Ball's off the rim, and there's Missi to clean up.
To mishandle that ball and it goes out of bounds, you're going to need more defensive possessions like that. Dog possessions.
There's a nice defensive stop. Unfortunately, Boston got the offensive rebound. The look ahead to Sarr. Alex working on Missi. Excellent drive there by Alex.
That's the patience. How many times we've seen seam up.
That ended a 4-minute scoring drought for the Pelicans. Kuzma's shot blocked by Missi.
He's a quick leaper, just like Sarr. It's going up, no secret.
CJ moving without the basketball, diving out to Missi, who was fouled by Valanciunas.
Order to be able to play a defensive possession and then come back and have enough time on the clock for.
20 years old, played 1 year at Baylor. An interesting story about him, Drew. He went to an AAU tournament unranked. Now let's see how the Wizards will actually guard the Pelicans. Missi, and he was fouled.
Listen, you got an easier job tonight not having to deal with a stretch 5. But this guy right here in his young age is not going to be hoisting up threes. That's going to allow Sarr to kind of be a paint clogger, jam the paint. So the defender, this is a night where you have to hug up and stay locked in on your man. Don't give up any airspace on the perimeter.
Missi 6 for 6 from the free throw line. He's got 10. Collects that rebound.
Centers and power forwards, you're going to get 8 alive.
Sarr with a nice pass. Kuz with a better pass inside to Champagny. He misses.
Tough.
Shooting 45% from distance. Kyle loses the handle and then passes it out to Carrington. Call it defensive 3 seconds on the Pelicans. They forced the Pelicans on that turnover there. They're 7th of the game. Kyle wants to go one-on-one on Robinson Earl. Going right. Missi.
Wow.
McCollum. Step back 3. Cash.
He's officially an OG now, Chris.
DeJounte baseline drive to Missi. DeJounte had 11 points and 12 dimes Friday against the Wizards. Here he is now on the run. No looking to Missi. Offensive rebound nearly, but Keyshawn taking it away from DeJounte Murray. We have an injury update from the Pelicans. Corey Kispert.
It's probably a wise thing for Coach Keefe. After this possession gets out of hand right here, you might want to start clearing your bench. That would have been crazy.
I saw the hair, and I was like, oh, I was like, Alvarado grew like
I was there with you.
6 inches.
In a quarter. Literally.
Sarr with a nice move. Murray shoots over Sarr. Missi offensive rebound.
Spoke too soon. Not mad at the foul by George not giving up anything easy.
Now, like if you make the first one, if you make the first one, all the cheers just stop. Like, okay, we don't have a chance at the chicken sandwich.
I'm out of here.
Sidestep three for Kisper. Tough night shooting for Corey, 0 for 7. Carrington on the run, waiting for the trailing George. Missi grabs. Kyle Kuzma led the way for Washington with 28 points. Meanwhile, for the Pelicans, all 5 of their starters were in double figures, led by McCollum, who had half of the points that he scored Friday in that win against the Wizards.